Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, folks. Timed my dinner poorly. And, I just scoffed some down. Let's go. Just added a new mod, post-mortem organ harvesting. Something we've been talking about over the last couple of streams. We can make use of the humans, finally, to some degree. Rather than just leaving them outside to rot. Goes well, Rhino Man, thank you for asking. It's spawning things. There we go. So, this will be a surprise to the night stream crew. Because on Wednesday, I had a mess up and wasn't able to meme Dream Team with cuts, so we played some more RimWorld. I've changed some things up, and we had a massive mech drop, which was part of a quest, so it was self-inflicted, but yeah, it was a huge mech drop here, and we destroyed it over the course of the stream. Something else we did is we removed the old defense setup here, and we've built 2 literal bunkers. We need a charge complex installed in here. No, Rogue's doing great, thank you, Nanian. He's doing a lot better. He's just always, he's a very nervous boy. I've had him taken to the vet, and the vet thinks, no, he's not so bad that he needs anxiety medication, but he is just a nervous boy. Which is why he likes hanging out with Mum, and is why I get a little worried when he hasn't been home. Because, well, it's unlike him. But it's good to know he was just sheltering somewhere and sorting himself out. We also got this all uncovered from a raid with sappers in it. Tribal sappers decide to open up an ancient danger. And we haven't opened these crypto sleep caskets yet, so I think that's probably what's going to happen this stream. I want to put a 9x9 landing pad in here. What's that going to take? It's going to take 9x9, but how big is that? And can we fit it? Here? Yeah, something like that, and then the 4 corners have the 4 beacons. We move some of this stuff. Have it like over here. Oh. Yeah, actually I think we do that. Move you? Miniable? Miniable. We're also going to lose some if we move that. We're going to lose some if we move that, and those can't be moved right now, but that does make me want to start on a different project. Is the Hall of the Dead. Work on today. Oh, nice. How come? How come work from home? Did you negotiate it? Okay. That seems reasonable. definitely want to put it down here. Oh, I'm mucking around for no reason. Oop. I'm off here. All of the dead. So the Hall of the Dead is going to be constructed out of sacred columns. These babies. Marble sacred columns. Which are like support columns, but they house dead people. Go figure. Don't know whether they can walk behind that. Probably be respectful to can't walk behind that. It's just 2x2. Well, they sort of can walk behind that very small amount. That will allow us to move the sarcophagi. Until we need more space. So did you know about the 2 and 2 going to work? At the start of last week? Week before? Week before. I think one of my New Zealand friends is on 2 and 2 at the moment as well. Although, no, that has probably ended by now because we're on lockdown 1. Right. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. The shame of Evan. A 30-year-old healer named Evan, human, is calling from nearby. He is begging to join you in Robo Hotel. There's some kind of threat following Evan, but he's unwilling to say what it is or when it might follow. He's also unwilling to tell you more about himself. Well then, guess what? You're a human. Go away. We might accept you if you're a human that's worth keeping, but you refuse to tell us about yourself. So, also, we want these to be, like, fancy. At least excellent. At least excellent. Good job, you've boxed yourselves in, boys. Got a major break. Cable. He's meditating. Why are you meditating? You're a robot. Colonist left unburied. They weren't a colonist, they were a visitor. I have to watch you, bud. See? High enough quality, so they ripped it down. Also should, have marble door. It's marble. Marble everywhere. Oh, if we run out of marble. Aha, okay. That's alright. Turn it back on. Oh, it is on. Okay, good. Hey, Atomic. Sambal noodles. Oh, you're an excellent helper. Just the best. Better than all the rest. How the song goes? Oh no, Lost Sniper, what are you doing? Oh no. Oh no, okay, it's fine. You know, come for me for the freshest references. The reference is fresh, but not necessarily the content of the reference. Hey! So, if we, this is going to be gross, but also interesting. That is Mr. Monkey. What? Sign Mr. Monkey from here. We can't, because Mr. Monkey's an animal, not a colonist. So what we do, go clear all. Any corpses. Oh, you can't house animals. Lame. Oh, that's super lame. Okay. Well, maybe you can. We have a mech serum. We have a mech serum. We could use our mech serum to bring Mr. Monkey back to life. I don't know how to use a mech serum, that's the problem. Sorry, I keep muting to take big old slurps of delicious noodles. Serum, then click a valid target the colonist. Serum on the corpse, returning it to life. Okay, so that will... that's what I was afraid of. Or not afraid. Well, I thought when I was going to right click it, they were going to use it on themselves, but they're going to offer for me to... Aha! Mr. Monkey! Oh, processing chicken! Bap! No! No! Why didn't it work? Drop him! Nanian! Use! What? No? Oh, it doesn't work on endables. Guessing. All urgently. Well, Makod, on the other hand. Makod. Hey, Vexitos. There we go. Isn't that cool? That's very cool. Unfortunately not, because the serum only works on the fresh dead. So because Makod has been in that casket for so long, he had turned into a skeleton. He couldn't be resurrected. We won't be able to get Makod back at all, because he needs a brain for us to be able to put him in a body. Rather sad. Yeah, if we had a cryopod, he could have been okay, but we didn't. So he's our first official member of the Hall of the Dead. The others will actually also be official members of the Hall of the Dead, because androids don't rot. But we can get them out and resurrect them, unlike Makod. What's the art on this anyway? Sarcophagus is engraved with a portrayal of Devon Fortum Gladium, looking on at the art on Todd Makod Church's grave and consumed in thought. In the distance, a campsite is covered with snow. This representation tells the story of Fortum Gladium visiting Makod's grave on the 14th of August 5504. Wow, that's actually very suitable. If I remember, Makod's original art sucked. Sarcophagus is engraved with representation of elders playing dice. A trader to the right of the main scene conveys emotions of destruction. And if you're wondering where Mr. Monkey went, he's been torn apart into useful pieces. I wasn't watching. Oops. Or Cable. Go fulfill your recreation then, my dude. There you go. Mood improving. You ever get a chili flake stuck to your uvula? Wow! Not hot, just the because the uvula doesn't taste. It was just I just intense coughing. Like, brain against the skull coughing. Pressure from behind the eyes cough. Yeah, you made a very good point, Nanian. None of this is home zone. Hey, they got enough marble to make a thingy. And we should put like a carpet down here. Or only a carpet. Although I think carpet is a floor tile. I have to read. We also have something, the psychedelic colours are being generated by a psychic bloom, which is adding to everyone's mood, except we're androids, so it doesn't affect us. Damn it, now my throat's constantly irritated. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, just like the most gorgeous dumpster of all time. Engraved, filigree, you know, the whole works. Or it's a terrible amount, like a tiny amount of money, not a terrible amount of money. It's a terribly small amount of money. Wait, what? What? Marble? Did you say I didn't have enough? Enough stored? Oh, that's concrete, right. This is my concrete number, and I was looking at it thinking it was marble. Oh, no, no. No. Don't get upset about terrible jokes here. It is new. The fun new toy. I did tell my guys to fix their clothes. There's somebody... Oh, tattered apparel. It's probably his mop, which I forced him to wear. Yeah, it is. And the flat pants. So if we drop the mop and the flat pants, we'll figure out what he wants to do. I said the mop as well, though. Guess I didn't hold shift. So he's gone with a blue fur vest, and the rest is pretty normal. Missing sidearm. I need to clear your sidearm then. How do you clear sidearm? Forget about the change. Right click to forget about the change. Yeah. Where is your chain shotgun though? Because you did actually in fact have one. Drop it somewhere. Please don't store singular item. You've just fully lost it, haven't you? Good job, Cabell. I didn't get you involved in this whole mess, so it's not going to be up here. Nah. The preacher has inspired recruitment. That's very fitting. Oh yeah, we have a mole now, Ophelia. She will genuinely help with mining around the base, so I also should set her have... Sure, I haven't fixed the mesa in a long time. In fact, yes, the mesa is just this room. No, she would need to be free reign, so... Hey, Ophelia, how about you just have unrestricted? I want you to stick with your master. Trained up on hall. Yeah, this one. That way, we can have access to her room and food and stuff, but she will also follow around Code Warrior and will help with mining if I ever say that there should be mining to be done. Yeah, that'll probably be because I forgot to home zone this. Yeah. Got me. And in fact, now that I have more steel... do that. Maybe we'll see. Yeah, Ophelia's gonna go do some digging. Good job, Ophelia. Hell yeah. So apparently, they're very random about how much they help with the mining, but you know, any help is good help, right? Colonists left unburied. They're not our colonists. I guess we'll put them in a mass grave then. So the reason it's saying that they're our colonists is because they were mercenaries that were part of the quest for that particular mech drop. Well, we could cremate them. Actually, yeah, let's just cremate them. Unforbid them and then they'll eventually get cremated. I'm fairly sure. Yeah. Yeah, right outside the entrance. It's actually because I was struggling to figure out where to put it. Because it used to be in a room here. We no longer have that room, so cough is now persistent. What you doing, RimWorld? Here you go. Massive building. Mysterious message has arrived. It seems it was transmitted by a machine persona that refuses to name itself. This message asks you to build a very specific monument. Monument is 14 by 32 in size and will require these resources. Any metal, wood, or stone, metal, wood, stone, exotic, and then very specifically sandstone blocks, granite blocks, limestone blocks, slate blocks, marble blocks, and concrete blocks. Which I can do the granite, the slate, the marble, and the concrete, but the limestone and sandstone would be tricky. Oh, any of? Yeah. $33 days to build it. With the results being Cataphract Helm, Prestige Marine Helmet, Uranium, Prestige Recon Armor Legendary Gold, Marine Helmet Psychic Soothe Pulsar, Plasteel. Like, other than the Prestige Recon Armor, I'm like, eh. So, nah, I don't think we will. Have better offers. As for that one little block, no. I want the natural face of the mountain to kind of remain. So we'll end up moving that inside at some point when we have an appropriate space for it. But building appropriate spaces at the moment is priority number one. They just take a bit to build because we have to carve them out of a mountain. Speaking of appropriate spaces, here's our battery bank room. I think we need a new engineering room above that to the right, or through here to the right, or in here. I think I might make it in here because then that's just more efficient use of the space that's there. engineering has all been concrete so far. Yeah. May as well push it up. Which now makes it an even-sized room. Not anymore, it's not. Interesting to see how the concrete wall building goes in here. It's going to be entombed. Yes! Go! Ophelia, go! Well, specifically the amount of batteries exists so that the amount of circuit breakers is even to the amount of energy it saves with a BISD event. Because a circuit breaker protects from 1,800 protects 1,800 watt days of energy when a BISD event happens, and these hold 2,000 each. So for the math to work out even, it's 10 to 9, so 10 circuit breakers to 9 batteries. Oh, no one's stuck on that side. Good news. Yes, Ophelia, do it. Best mold. Okay, and then columns. 5 from the column. This is a good reference. It is like 7. 1, 2, 3, 6. It's 6. So I don't think there would be a collapse in this room. I think it is literally the maximum size a room can be, though. Or having to worry about columns. And I might just shove one here just to make sure anyway. I might minor break risk now. Onion? Serve rotting corpse. One is left unburied. Last one. Who knows why these androids are so sensitive about human corpses being left unburied, but... Drop pods. Oh man. Unable to predict landing zone. Not great. And they did. They landed exactly where I thought they would land. No, they didn't. I thought they were landing here. They're landing here. Pods went haywire and are landing scattered all over the area. They're attacking immediately. Watch out. They appear to be unusually clever with their tactics. They'll avoid your turrets, fields of fire, and notice some of your traps. Okay. Did we fix this? We did. Eh? No. Why aren't you drafted? Yeah. Yosan. You're fine, actually. Yes, I know a colonist is left unburied. Since the bunkers are new, I haven't really the opportunity to do a proper setup. How do you have a weapon? You don't. That's right. Why did I fix that when I had the opportunity? Go grab this SMG. MG, you do. Good. Come back here. Exactly. Run away. Jerks. Ah, if only you weren't Wi-Fi. If only you weren't Wi-Fi. Okay, bye, headphone. Thanks for dropping in. Literally. Bunkers are excellent, yeah. Well, I'm glad it was uneventful. You should, like, the mech drop. Go watch the VOD. This was scary. You had a siege breaker. It was scary. Thinking. Light column. Hey, we now know how to make recon armor. That's beautiful. Also means we have no damn research going. However, let's get autopsy going. Go for Glitter World autopsy. That's a bit excessive. Yeah, I think it's finally time we started trying to hack the Wi-Fi robots. You know? So much money. 5,000, 6,000, 6,286. We need to gift this wealth ASAP. Yes, more desert Ives. beers do we have now? So many. 488 beers. Coming crowd. Let's keep an eye on whomst they are. So make 4 advanced scintilline components. Alright, the other thing I wanted to check was, where do you think we make the recon armor here? 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 Yeah. 80 plasteel, 10 uranium. That. Damn it! That's gonna take all night. One person. Human crowd, one person. So that was in the latest update, because in royalty, nobles of high status have mood debuffs if they're not wearing clothing for nobility. And so in the latest update, they created a kind of recon armor that nobility can wear. It's just excessively expensive. Like, compare. Fabrication bench. 100 plasteel, 10 uranium, 90 gold, 3 advanced components, compared to 3 advanced components, 80 plasteel, 10 uranium. It's bling. It's bling. I think it is ever so slightly better than the normal recon armor, but you know, you're not gonna equip out an entire core with royal recon armor. Hayden, Prince Elton, the Neodymium Empire. Okay, have fun. Goodbye. Well, they're on and off idle. Everyone is very busy in this colony. Been making more fuel and synthylene and synthamide and synthred. Everything else. Ah. Light lag. Can you reach if I go to that wall? I'm wondering if I can get away without putting the wire in the room. If I have to put the wire in the room, I'm going to put it all the way to the column. Yes, I can. Right then. Mining. Not doing that just in case some wall is still required. I'm being paranoid. What I can do though. Best mole. Best mole 10 out of 10. And we're slowly working through our chunk stockpile. Because what we're mostly doing is we make 400 up to 410 marble blocks, and then they slowly get converted to 300 concrete blocks. And because I use so much concrete, we're slowly churning through them. The mole does haul. The mole is very good. We saw the moles yesterday because we had a manhunter pack of moles attacking us. Hey, psychic bloom's over, hooray! No more psychedelic colours. So yeah, we were attacked by some manhunting moles, and I lamented the fact that the manhunting has changed, and they won't tucker themselves out anymore. So even when they're downed, you can't then rescue them. But what ended up happening is we had a crash of a pod which had Ophelia, which is why she already has a name. Because there was an animal drop pod crash, and she was in it. And we rescued her, and we've been family ever since. She a good girl. At last, advanced component, and then we can tear this down and rebuild it in that room that we're just making. Get it out of the atrium. Okay. Deconstruct. We will likely get an advanced component out of this, but I didn't want to risk it without having some laying around. Flat. Good. So, brain. Action. Station bench. Have it directly in the corner, I think I do. Yeah. I make a scintilline square chair. No worries, Nanian. Listen, I'm a monolinguist. I have no excuse. You fortunately do have an excuse. And a good one at that. I actually think it's quite embarrassing how many English-speaking countries do not enforce teaching their children a second language. And yes, I could always learn now, but it is difficult. Like, my brain plasticity is not great. I start learning a language, I start to get, you know, some amount of agility with the language, and then I go a couple of days without doing my homework, and suddenly I've forgotten everything. Fabrication table. Cabinet. Then I just need to do my homework every day, along with literally everything else in my life. I would be an excellent person in terms of language. I am certain of it, because this is just the way that I learn. if you put me in a country with another language, I would learn it. And I would be good at it too. But fortunately, crap, I've done it again. Reinstall here so I can see the line. I want to see if you can take more than one. You can? How many can you take? About to find out. Okay. 2. Not 3. Okay, good. Install here. Reinstall here. Now that's a fabrication station. Just speed 126%. That's really good. Or especially because of the amount of extra that it takes for, I think it's 2 cabinets. See. But because of how long complex components take to make, these forbade. Stop forbade. The hall. Oh, you can take 3? No, 2. Headline. Right. So the maximum speed upgrade to this is 132%. Just under a third faster. Go, Ophelia, go! Yes! Good girl! So heavy machinery room, light machinery room. Still probably pretty noisy. I think it's time. It's time. So the best way to handle this actually is let Code Warrior finish what he's researching. There we go. Advanced autopsy. Right. You Shadowfax? Are you Shadowfax? Where's Shadowfax? Oh, snipers on Shadowfax. Didn't I turn off random mounting for Shadowfax? I know I did, but it didn't keep the setting. Okay, lost sniper. It's time to dismount. Thank you. Code Warrior. Do mount Shadowfax, please. Okay. So we don't know if they're going to be nasty. Just have no idea. Uh, 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 uh. They're dead. they're dead, except this guy, Quincy, which we will imminently rescue. They're dead, Jim, they're dead. Princess. Code Warrior. No, not Code Warrior. Nanian. Do your thing. Hell yeah. Quincy, you're gonna join the crew. What do you do anyway? You're an animal and plants and medical and intellectual. It'll be good to have a second medic. I'll tell you that much. And you're industrious and sanguine. Holy crap. What a score. Hey, Night CEO. Quincy has recovered and decided to leave. That ain't how that works. That is not how that works. Actually, the best person to do this would be Grid Monkey. After switching to fists. Stupid normal furniture. Sleeping spot's fine. There will be no leaving. There will be only staying. We will have to uninstall this prisoner bed. Put a pod there instead. Hey, that rhymed. Mandatory hotel room. Probably should have had a single Android cell in the first place, but... Yes! Masterwork Android pod! %125% rest effective. There you go, Quincy. Right, as for this, we want fruit. And on Warden anyway. None in, good. We're actually just going to deconstruct the couple of pieces of loo stuff we have in here. Furniture. Ceiling lamp. Mandatory hotel room, 3k a night. You have to work it off. Just wait until he spends a few days in isolation. We'll see if the masterwork then. Better make sure he doesn't have anything he can use to damage the hotel room. Yo. You think you're doing what now? Guarantee you're not. Yeah, Nanian's good at his job. Slave price is increasing. That as you heal. I suppose that's as you heal, right? Well rested slave, best slave. We have a crowd incoming, huh? Oh, that's an old one. Okay. Oh, where did we get all this gold? Where did we get a persona core? Oh my god. You know what this means? Do you know what this means? It means we can make a tier 4. Need 15 advanced components though. Guess what this is going to be doing for a while. I think we got the persona core from the siege breaker. Siege breaker. Need got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 5, 15. Math. Yes, we make a tier 4 and that will become like the boss of the colony, I suppose. Colony boss. Oh. We have an anima tree growing. Incredible. So the anima tree is also from the last update. If you have tribal orientated humans, they can become psychics by using the anima tree as a meditation piece. Not relevant to us, but very cool. 16 dudes incoming. The other reason we need to get that persona core used is because it's like 10 grand. We have 2. We have 3. Oh, you know what it was? There was probably 3 tier 4s in here. Haha. Oh, this is silly. This is silly. We need to get rid of these. These are really hot garbage. I am worried about what this is now. You'd think that's good news. It kind of is good news, but at the same time, it's also the worst news. Just one of them is, like, hot merchandise. 3? Yeah, but that's so many components. Advanced components take ages to make. Maybe what I should do is, power zone. Stop power zone. Stop power zone. Stop power zone. Wrong. It's bad. I steal gold. Storage. Roll. Or resources. Set the amount. That's fine. Clean. Steel gold. Plasteel component. Now you'll always have enough for scintillating advanced components right nearby. We will also set this to constant economists. Okay, this is an opportunity to offload some shit, and I greatly want to offload some shit. Narnian, my man. Whoa. Okay. Right, let's do gift first. How would you like a baby squid? How would you like all this insect jelly? How would you like this glitter world medicine? See, oh, okay, they're not 10 grand each, they're 2 grand each, but that's still a lot. Tough skin land. That's all we can get rid of, huh? Oh, we can give you some silver, and we will. We'll give you 3 grand. Here you go, friend. No, not quite. Hang on. It's a gift. Like 1,000? Like 600? Yeah. Looking at this offer gift. Because 75 is ally. And we reached 74 just then. Yeah, allied. Relations with the Black Tributary Settlement have become very close. They are now consider you an ally. Allies will sometimes arrive to help fight your enemies when you are under attack. You can also call them for help for any time, at the cost of goodwill. You'll become allies because your goodwill plus 77 has risen plus 75. Goodwill falls below 0. Relations will return to neutral. Received a gift. So, now, trade, actual trade. That's gifting, and this is trade. Okay. Could I sell you like 10? No, like 10? Advanced coolant pump. Someone could benefit. Yeah. Because I know somebody has a funny coolant pump, so if we replace that with an advanced one, hooray. So, who was it with the funny coolant pump? Out of the way, text. I need to click on Narnian. Thank you. It's you! It's you! Operations. Add bill. Advanced coolant pump. Well, it's not been moved to the storage yet. But yeah, we if we look at the graph, oh no, it's only gone up. Yeah, wealth in items, wealth in buildings, wealth total creeps. I think we'll see it tomorrow how that worked out. here. Okay. Remaki, guess what? You and coolant pump. Okay. Do I have to remove? I think I have to remove it. Here's a tier 2, he can't get it. Oh. Okay, well. I don't think I made, yeah, I did make you critical. Hey, we've got servers. That's cool. I don't know where I'm going to put them yet, but I still have to work on, like, water and climate. Maybe I'll put some temporary servers in here, like a hacking server. They're going to set us back anyway. Android tiers, hacking. 6 normal components, 25 gold, 180 steel. I wonder if we should just go for like tier 2 servers instead. What are you doing? Basic electronics, recreational radio, and reconnaissance drones. Then after that, I-300 servers. And eventually I-500, but let's make a hacking server. Let's just do that. I don't know how many hacking servers we'll need in order to hack someone successfully. One might be enough for one tier 1. But, you know, otherwise I'm not certain. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. I might need a Skylink, yeah. Virus? Explosive virus? A temporary hack. And hack. They're out of 50 hacking points, producing 5 hacking slots added 50. So maybe we don't actually. Oh, it's too hot in here. Just uninstall it, please. ASAP. Yeah, we need to work on the climate control. Hacking points lost. It is set to critical. I think once they're in here, though, they won't, in these shells, they won't easily be given up. They won't take them from here. If I dump these on the floor, I think then they'll get moved. Yeah. Max stack of Syntholine is, okay, 60. Interesting. Yeah, turn them into a walking bomb. You can turn your own androids into walking bomb. Battery overload. They should, for the explosive virus, you should be required to have that research, I think. Oh, where's my advice? Ah, they've all been taken. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. And it is Fortum's project too, so he's the best one to be making that. He's got the highest crafting. Woo! Basic electronics. Took all that time. Ambrosia sprout. Do not care. Get a readout on our wealth now? Yeah, there's a significant plummet. Yeah, get really shitty rates on this guy. Radio. I'm so excited. Go, go, go. We have 5 sweets. Ah, infinite air, okay. Reason it counts as a sweet. Well, a tier 3 is just a human. Can humans not build things that are greater than themselves? Eh? Matthew, the tier 4. Sup? You just appear with clothing? I think Fortum decided that to make you some clothes on the go. You're an optimist and a misogynist. Well, you're good at melee, cooking, and artistic. You don't have the best traits, but you are overall faster and stronger than and hardier than the others. So, you know, this is good. Cook. So you will also brew. You also do art. Also haul. And clean. Oh, should be hauling and cleaning as well. Yeah, no dangerous trait. And androids for game mechanics sake are all dudes. Unless you install gynoids, but... I mean, in general, I think they're meant to come across as sexless, but the game demands a gender, so... Because they don't get affected by psychic soothes based on gender or anything. They're all they. So fast. Zoom. Matthew, you need a bed. And by a bed I mean a pod. Ah, you noticed too, huh? I didn't set, I think they're all set to, this? Yeah, they're all set to anything. So he'll pick up better clothing when he can. So I never sorted these guys out. Oops. You say that, Nightcast, but English used to have a neutral. Always, well, it's always had a neutral. It's only in recent years that we stopped using they to, and by recent I mean like the last 100 years, that we stopped using they to be gender neutral. And it's mostly an American thing to not use they. Is ready. Good. Hi. Go, Matthew. Entombed underground, huh? We'll go and do some work outside then. Thank you. People keeping me on it. Hey, we got a new Ave. Another one almost ready. Then we're gonna have to start thinking about birth control. Speaking of which, Ave. Beach to hall. Little baby. Little baby. Room full of roadrunners. Tell you what, make me another 4 of these. So that I have some around, and also so I can build the second charge complex. That would be wonderful. Matthew, we need to give you a weapon. Oh, good timing. It's crap. Since you're going to be one of the melee, I want to give you something that is better than all the crap that's in here. So, Ithy, what you got for me? Heavy maces have been doing us real good. We might just make that, but I'll see what else I have access to. Nothing there. And nothing there. So, heavy mace it is. I still do it. Because Chocobo is copyright. And it's only the desert aves that are yellow, by the way. If you're thinking that they're chocobos just because they're big turkey-legged birds. Well, not just Twitch, but like modding in general these days is a minefield of copyright dodging. Set to just make 20, you are. You are. Hey, here we go. Here's your heavy mace. Dropped off. Here, there you go. Now we actually should research shield belts, because so far our shield belt access has been because enemies have been dropping them. I don't have a spare one for him, so... Yeah, he's being recruited. 7.2% resistance remaining. Chocobos do come in different colours, but when people think of chocobo, they often think yellow. So when you see desert aves, you're like, ah, that's a chocobo. The other unfair comparison is that now no one can have an ostrich-shaped bird in their game without people comparing it to chocobos. Like if you create a big green humanoid, people are going to go, oh, that's an orc or an ogre. And it might not be. Shop, very impressive. Workshop, decent. All of this counts as a workshop. Hospital, slightly impressive. Kitchen, somewhat impressive. Laboratory, somewhat impressive. Barn, very impressive. Room. Okay, we finished the components. Let's finish this bunker. Charge complex, plasteel. Oh, we don't have to make you out of plasteel anymore. We can use composite charge complex. Means I need 25 composite, but I can make that. More composite. Two. So why did I delete that? Synthamide composite is just better, yeah. Also, it's a lot more accessible for us in terms of a resource. Because we make it from fuel, which we have a lot more of. I have nearly 25 composite, I think. I have 3. I had way more than that. What did I waste it on? How did it get wasted? For example, we could steel. Also make composite. Heavy mace. So the other thing about synthamide is that it then needs to be cured, which this is doing. So clave. Progress bar. Very cute. it's time to start working on the water and climate control in the back here. And we could dig directly through this wall, but I don't want them using this space to access that space eventually. I mean, I could do it right now while we're setting things up, but eh. Colonist landing. Prime Councillor Emma Horton of Inneris needs extra hands to help contain an outbreak of malaria. She's asking you to land to one colonist for 9 days. She will send a shuttle to pick up the colonist. You do not offer good enough stuff. I am sorry. Well, we could send Matthew. Matthew, as good as he is, his skills aren't great at the moment. Ah! Not what I meant to do. Yeah, I think I'll send Matthew for goodwill. Okay. Send Matthew for good. I'm gonna send a shuttle and then I will put Matthew in it. Catch you later, Matthew. Have a good time. Love you. Hey, we finished reconnaissance drones. That's good news. That means we can take down the watchtower, I think. I think we're only ever gonna really need 2 research benches, so I might actually put it in the lab. Is big. Is a big boy. But it fits nicely. Not enough plasteel or advanced components though. Maybe not immediately. Hey! Quincy's been broken. Now it's a 50%, 54% chance he will join us. Hello. How did I not see those? Hello? Mad Wildebeest? Okay. And cell phone. You know, the things that you call people on. Cell phone. I think we, stop sewing on this stuff. Gonna be drowning in beer. We have 608 beers. Rar. Get it? Yes. Nanny, and you're the one that didn't want anyone to die. There you go. A composite charge complex. So 1120 versus 1040. So comparable. What about, is the damage different? 15. 15. No. Yeah, so it's just more what do you call it? Maintainable for us. Renewable, yeah. Difference is 80 hit points. Like, I'm not crying over that. No one got around to repairing you yet. Oh, not in the home area. Not in the home area. Wait, why isn't that in the home area? It's now. It's probably one of those areas that we were using. Hey, Quincy! Good job. Consuming simple meal? Nah, you're gonna use a battery, my son. But you can, in fact, consume that simple meal for now. We will build you a bed. Congratulations. Unowned. Not like Matthew's gone forever game. Come on. So, Quincy. Chill, it's Sniper, she'll send Grid Monkey. Quincy, okay. Okay, we definitely want you doing doctoring. You're gonna suck at it at first, but we're gonna live. Handling. You're not gonna, well... You're gonna help out. Hunting. No. Not you. Fishing. I mean, maybe one day when we get back to fishing. Growing. You are a planter, so let's make you 2. It means we can turn Grid Monkey and Narnian off. Plant cutting. On that on a 2 as well. Smithing? No. And like everyone else, you're a 2 on hauling and cleaning. Good job. Oh, also. So the red points are turrets, basically. Automated security. Wow, look at that, Quincy. You've got a masterwork. Odd. Donkeys join. No, they absolutely do not. They absolutely do not. Are you chasing them to... Yep. And dead. Good job. Weapon combat supplier? Onion. Please have a chat with our good friends, the combat suppliers. Would you like 300 beers? Can't even afford it. You fools. You fools. I'm gonna take some swarm shells, because if we want to fight mechs, I think that's the best thing. We could learn to make them ourselves, but that's more research. Have you... How about that? And yes, we will balance the ledger, don't worry. Grenades. We don't want that grenade. Okay, so let's balance the ledger. Prestige cataphract armor. Good hand cannon. Something a little more aggressive, guys, but you don't really... Pretty mundane weaponry, to be honest. Hmm. Have to make it ourselves then. I will buy, like, many as these as... Yeah. Plus one. Does not have plasteel. So we've got 10 swarm shells. That'll be great for mechanoids in the future. Swarm shells are nasty. Let me pull up the info on them. A pressurized shell filled with micro-scythers. Little drones that are instructed to seek out nearby targets and attack them. So it's like a cloud of damage over the time, and it's really good against things like mechanoids. It is upsetting. It's a mortar shell, yes. You drop clouds of death on them. Clouds of slicey death. Yeah, like even smaller than manhacks though. Like the size of your thumb. You know? Just millions of them. Burble. Burble. No, we don't need to hold it open. I'm not going to be going in and out of there so often that I need to worry about door speed. Coming drop pods. Half an hour. Unpredictable landing zone. And here they are. The Mechanical March. So these guys are the evil androids. They dropped haywire. Okay. So everybody... defensive positions. Actually, out of these three... Lost sniper, please. Out of these three, Fortum 9, 6, and 7 should actually be Fortum on the charge turret. No. Yeah. Man. Ugh. Lindsay, watch yourself. I heard something shut down. One of them die on the way here. It's a dead scyther that I missed. Ah, weird. Oh, right, traps, of course. Old cubby's a bit of a spot, isn't it? All is likely to break any second though. Oh shit, you actually hit Nanian. In the neck even. Nasty. Headshot. Wow. You prick. You ruined his hearing. Here, monkey. Take the reins. There, Justin jerk. He's in range. Why aren't you firing on him? Oh, we're good. Alright. Yes, come in here. Get Stukoved. Sorry, Lou. No chance. Just death. Guys having fun? I'm pretty sure he does need a neck. Also, hi, Nu. How you doing? So I think they're built humanoid, you know? Without a neck. I mean, if you redesigned the android, no, probably wouldn't need a neck. With the way they've designed it, neck is part of the, you know, got the SATA cable. Structure. It is structure I'm looking on. Columns. Oh. Memorial birthday celebration. Forgive me if I do not understand, but yeah, okay. Damn, that is rough. Sorry to hear that. Right. Alright. Fine. No, no, no. No, and also no. Ooh, that was close. I mean, we are going to line this whole thing with concrete, but... Speaking of which, we should do that now. It's a tricky time in terms of, like, making room for our own personal stuff and also making space for the things that are going on in the world right now, and I think that's where a lot of my own personal stress comes from in these last few weeks. Because I want to give a lot of space to the things that are going on in the world right now, but I also have to deal with the fact that I have like my own self-care stuff to handle. It's a stressful balance, as I'm sure many of you know. And like a lot of questions about like, when am I being selfish? Which is not the right question to ask, right? But you still think about that when those things are going on. Some compact machinery back there. Yeah. I think also it's on other people as well, you know, who aren't us to understand that expecting a normal amount of work output from anyone at the moment is selfish. And that makes them very Karen. What you making? Oh, you're recycling stuff. Fair enough. Yeah, see, I don't think that's right on any level at the moment. We don't always get to be able to have what's right. Because it's not right that hospital workers are overworked at the moment, and it's not right that supermarket workers are overworked at the moment and get paid barely anything. It's not right that a lot of people of colour and stuff in the world are, you know, aching emotionally at the moment. We all still have to keep putting one foot in front of the other, don't we? Oh yeah, I've, like, work-wise, me, personally, I've only done better. But, like, emotionally, I'm still, you know, thinking on a daily basis about world events and what's going on and how that affects me and stuff like that, you know? Hey, raid, kidnap colonists, Galtore Kingdom. They're gonna come from down there. And over here. Where? Here. Okay, I'm not worried. Amelia, you're so cute. Wonder. Nope, it's not here yet. There's an emote on the way. It's the banned emote, so that you guys can ban people for bad puns and things as well. But it's not there. And that's sad. Hey, hello guys, how you doing? Yeah, I'm sorry, but this isn't gonna go well for you. Beta revenge. Oh, well, good job. Come on in, the door's open. Oh, hello. What? There was no, like, they have sappers. You bastards. Here I was laughing at them. There is Zukov. Get up here. Grid Monkey. Also get up here. Oh, Sniper. Get back there. No, Shosan. Okay, he's alright. Open this door for them, Grid Monkey. No. Come out here. Marco, please. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Shosan, do you have any permanent... Yeah, you lost a hearing sensor. What are you doing? Is... Now... Now, me, you need to fix this problem. you all vigilant and shit? You're like badly damaged, my friend. Go and deal to that. Shush phone. Yeah, I didn't fill this in. And I was like, ah, it'll be fine. I clearly haven't home zoned that. No, I did. What? Why were you forbidden? Weird. Five hours, one person. Not worried. What? Why didn't that save any power? Bullshit. Hmm. Shield belt. Add some more. Right. Gosh, that would be nice. It's a very long way away. We're gonna do repulsor technology, actually. Nothing like big old shields. Big old energy shields. Yeah, Shilson is not resting. Set to bed rest and patient. Because Lost Sniper is there. Oh no, he's in bed now. Okay. But yes, I know what you mean. He wasn't. He was diligently working. I'm not sure is the wisest choice. Yeah, they went through that. Took out like 4 bits. Jerks. Be able to construct the second. They won't. Thank you. Good point. Another crowd incoming, huh? Another single person incoming, huh? Best girl. I mean, Grim Monkey's doing a great job too, but just fascinated by the fact that we can have animals that help dig. Modded is great. I like modded. we respond to this incident with rifle, I think. How much plasteel do we have? Enough. Here's a giant mole rat. Between a bear and a mole, ground runners originally came from cave worlds. Walking heavy tools with the locals and when they hit parts that plasteel can't break, hauling large boulders the owners can't lift. Ground runners will happily help your colonists mine rocks and minerals. They are, however, quite lazy and get distracted easily. So, less mole rat, more mole bear. Oh, the Grand Collective. Man, you guys are awesome. Wait, you were here to do trade or something? Michael. Grand Collective are the good boy androids. That wasn't clear. Hey, we learned how to make shield bats. That's excellent. Are they made here? No, they made here. Mr. Goggles. Huh. Where the hell shield bat? I stupid? Yeah, I am. Okay. We will make one for thingy when he gets back. Matthew. Thingy is definitely his name. There's so much oil left. See, do you have a weapon? You do not. Would you like wield a normal shotgun? Or double barrel for now. Yeah. Poor Grid Monkey, it feels like he's done this whole thing himself. Well, with Ophelia's help, but yeah. Have you finished one layer? You have not. No one's got back to Fordham. What are you doing? There we go. He's working on some stuff. How can you get around to the concrete? I think what I should have done is sure that it was him that was going to make it. So he's got 14 crafting versus 12. So in the future, let's or anyone with 14 or more. That's the crafting of those. Yeah, Quincy has a bed. Made sure. After I got told off for Matthew, I made sure that Quincy was set to battery and got a bed right away. And Stukov. You are so close to doing this. Alright. It affects currently being made things. How about that? And now, finish your damn rifle. There we go. Now future charge rifles. 14 plus. Here it is. It's good. That's good. I'm glad it was good or better. So, Code Warrior. Congratulations. You now have a charge rifle. That will mean that Quincy, do you have any shooting? You have melee. Guess we make you a mace at some point, but we don't have a lot of plasteel, so we have enough, I think. How much is a heavy mace? 90. No, we don't. Oh, 75, not 90. We have 90. Make a composite one. Let's have a look at the difference between a composite heavy mace and a not composite heavy mace. That means I'll need to make some more uncured synthamide, but that is fine. How much do you make per batch? I think it's 25. You at 25. Yeah. I'm thinking we start making like button down shirts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 out of synthamide. Take a while, but we have enough. Not be an issue. I might do to make sure it is even less of an issue is set up a single zone of synthamide. Textured textile? Yes. Weapon crafting? Oh, this one? Yeah. That's what I was going to do, and then I got distracted by the fact that of material production. I was so friggin' fast. It's all the cabinets and stuff around, I know, but look at that. Stukov's got himself a button down made of synthamide. So button down has its own sharp of 18, 5, and 34. That's so good. That's so good. Here too. Oh, this is actually better. What? Why is that? That's good and this is not good? What quality is this? Oh, that's good. Oh, it's dog leather vest? Excuse me? It only synthamide, right? For instance, Grid Monkey is wearing a duster made of it, which is synthamide, which has incredible stats. Rover pullover, no! The poor good boy! Okay. I'm really curious if this turns out as a dog leather button down somehow. Autumn's wearing his. Oh, okay. What happened to the other one then? The general stick. Oh, you are who was I looking at? Yeah, it's better. 32.57. Okay. There we go. Eventually everyone will be marching around in nice yellow synthamide uniforms. Oh, you're finally done in here. That's excellent. It's a hall. Oh, wait. Zor's many enemies. 35-year-old carver named Zor. What the hell are you? Are you human? Cannot tell. That icon is too small. He's calling from nearby. He admits he's profaned a peaceful ritual between the Black Scythes and the Mechanical March. They are now both chasing him. He begs for safety and offers to join you in Robo Hotel. If you accept Zor, the Black Scythes and Mechanical March will raid you in 4 hours. Zor is too frantic for more information. I think he's a human. I think. He's just wearing something very dark. No thanks. Sounds like a Zor loser. You know what we can, after that though, paper weave. Paper weave. Thought synthamide was good. Move over Red Rover. Do want to make a compound mace, but we have to wait for it to cure. And there's still 5 hours on it. So oh. Oh no, we good. 4,000 excess. The thing is slow. Yes, composite is slow to make. You can have more autoclaves, obviously, but they are, in fact, 2,000 watts per. Ooh. Ah. Hubble, please. Deconstruct. You even... Oh, alright. How on earth did you manage that one? Like, you had to come at this wall from this side to make it. And you still managed... Now I've got to watch this in case one of them do it again. Okay, we're good. Concrete. I suppose it was a decent reminder that I had to do that. Do the second layer. Now the AI should be thoroughly confused, because they'll go, I need to get into here. If I go through here, I get to an area which isn't this, and then it'll turn around, or they won't even bother trying to dig through it. This is a little bit of an AI cheat. Not the 2 layers specifically. That's more for my benefit, but sappers will try to get to an area with 1 dig rather than for 2 digs. So, for example, if they wanted to get... The reason they came through here the first time is because they knew they could go through here, and that would have been 1 dig. Now I'm hoping that remains the same, but... And there might be some AI fudging with the fact that this was natural wall versus constructed, but we'll see. Hey, Matthew's back. Back, Matthew. Glad to see you've put on clothes. We should make your shield belt then, huh? We have the stuff for it. What was it there? End up making that mace. Do it yet? Yes, it did. Wanna take it? No. But right in front of me? Bottom right. No, that's a wooden mace. That is a club. To the left, just outside of the screen. Left? Didn't I? Should be something I track anyway. Where is that centimide? Composite. Here? Nope. Here. Yeah. Got 98. Need 75. We good. Yeah, I know you were referring to the club, but the club is a club and not a mace. Club is terrible. The club is something we want to sell, like most other stuff in here. Shield belt. Oop. It's a good shield belt. There you go, Matthew. You've got a shield belt now. Congratulations. Meteorite impact. Oh. Flat. Silver or meteorite. Oh, useful. Not that hard done for silver, unfortunately. Now, if you could bring us plasteel. Damn it. Come on now. Paused. Autumn, what are you doing? Oh, you're recharging. Okay, fair enough. Stargazing. And off you go. Oh, it's trade caravan. Alright. So, now we get to experience. That's an excellent. Was it Quincy? Yeah, it was Quincy. Go Quincy. Composite heavy mace. So I wanted to check that versus a plasteel one. 8.42 with an armor pen of 22. Usable with shields? No. Use you? Definitely is. Grid Monkey does that all the time. Speaking of your plasteel, good? Good. 8.62. 20. Or 2. So it has slightly more armor pen, but slightly less damage. Interesting. Okay. All goods. So slow, Solus. Oh, you have asthma. I'm sorry. You're an old man. Quincy should probably get a shield belt, yeah, but I don't think we have the plasteel anymore. No, we don't. Unless these guys have some for sale. Eh? Eh? Or Solus. He looks very dapper, though. I have to give him that. Sorry for the corpses. Right. We can sell you a whole bunch of beef that I didn't even know we had. Have some beef. Boomalope meat. Some cheetah meat. donkey meat. I knew we had donkey meat somewhere kicking around. Horse meat. Did kill some horses. Kangaroo meat. Now we're over. Is there anything you want to sell me? Our bulk goods trader. A lot of food and clothing for a bulk goods trader. Not a lot of plasteel. Read to goo meat? I didn't even see that. Oh. Raw butchered flesh can be cooked into meals or eaten raw. That's not, does it fill me with a lot of confidence, does it? Anyway, anything we can buy off you? I don't think there is. I'd like to level out the trade though. Maybe we get sheep wool, sorcery, and the assembly. Fine Luigi board. Yeah. What? Some components? Yeah, there we go. Clean up this garbage. Not very great for our visitors. Yeah, Luigi isn't here tonight, unfortunately. Elia's got the chocolate. He knows her priorities. He knows her priorities. I have an animal graveyard in my freezer, yes. I do. A good point. Why aren't they getting burned? Allow rotten. Don't allow who want fresh? New bill. Okay, new bill. Make corpse. Allow rotten animal corpses. Untick that because it's already handled elsewhere. Oh, complete. Do forever. Do forever and ever and ever. Okay, this was all emptied out. And home area. Orange yellow maces. Oh, I already equipped him with the orange yellow mace. You mean these ones? They're wood. And wood. and wood. Drago is wood. Hygiene. Water from wells to water towers. Pumping capacity 10,000 litres a day. Quick pump 1,000. We want like a pumping station. Well, let's do the wells first. Well. A deep water well. Normal well. Don't we? Good pump. Water well. Yeah. Oh, right next to it. Okay, still same spot. Like 4. Yeah, 4. Wait, how much do you pump? You pump 2,000 litres a day. Okay. Based on the fact that we're in a high water density area. That's 2, 4, 6, 8. One more. That's 10. That's a pumping station. And a huge water tower. That's a huge... Everyone remember that reference? Waterboy? That one actor? I can't remember his name. But he generally only plays one character. And that's obnoxious white man or racially insensitive stereotype. Okay, so you're going to do 1,000 in that spot. Or 1.3. And giraffe. One outside to worry about? No. Well, you might be going outside. I'm not worried about nannying though. Now that's just unnecessary. Works a lot with Adam Sandler, but not Adam Sandler specifically. Adam Sandler is also kind of obnoxious. Your plumbing, I think I'm just gonna bring it through the wall. See no reason why not. Because I don't want the colonists walking through the oil area to get to the water and climate area doesn't mean that pipes can't. That's a huge bitch. What he says. That's a huge bitch. Yes. Plays Juice Bigelow. YouTube. Juice Bigelow, man, it's huge for the dance scene. Yes, but who's the quote credited to? Internet. I don't need to know the quote that I looked up. I need to know who the quote is that I looked up. Rob Schneider, thank you so much. Bumble drone migration, oh god, these things are the worst. Like, the actual worst. Please stay away from us. They are aggressive. We are staying indoors. Murder hornets. Yes, exactly. So let's look at the info on them. Bumble drone is a mutant wasp-like creature, probably the result of an ancient genetic engineering long ago released into the wild on its own. Bumble drone isn't very powerful, more a nuisance than a threat, but if threatened in big numbers, which there is, their stingers carry a very powerful toxin that could down even the biggest foe. Luckily, in quotes, since they are not carnivorous, they use this as a deterrent rather than a hunting method. This particular bumble drone seems to be a queen, so called because it seems to deposit eggs from which other bumble drones may hatch. It tends to do this especially once it has settled into an environment it considers safe, so it might be a really useful asset to tame it. Yeah, but bumble drones ignore terrain movement costs. I am not impressed. Yeah, fire may be the way to do it. Anomalous large object. Warning, ship part impact. Okay. And land on the murder drones. Psychic ship. Hey, this is our first ship. What do you know? So we learned repulsor technology, which is amazing. Now to find out how much expensive it is. 14 advanced components, 100 plasteel. Fair enough. But that would cover the bunkers. Oop, right there. They do associate artillery with the course, but I am going to swarm shell them, and then they'll probably end up attacking, and the bumble drones will get involved. It'll be hilarious. But before that happens, I want to set this up properly. Power. Fun kind of ship part. Yep. That. Aren't connected, but you will be. Five. Not great. That may be because it's maxing out. Psychic ship isn't actually going to affect us. It's going to affect our animals, though. Those numbers have improved, but this pumping station can handle a lot more. And with that, I'm going to uninstall these. Bye. Move pipes. Move. Plumbing. Now the water's maxing out there, and there, and there, and there. It's lovely. Okay. So here's the deal. I need folks. Storage. Ammo box. We can afford it. That's great. Stick you back here where no nonsense is going to happen to you ever, right? We will do something about our artillery situation, but like I intend to have like an artillery platform coming out of the mountain, somewhere down here. I don't know, maybe even in here. Where I can better control like the protection of the ammo. No. Items? No. Manufactured? I think it's manufactured. Water shells. That's the one. Do them all, and then we're going to unpack our swarms. Oh, this is going to be glorious. Wait, did you put them in there? You did something with them. Where did you put them? Put them... Oh, because I didn't set this to critical, dummy. Dummy dumb? There you go. There we go. Okay. Brace yourselves. We'll set force target the ship. Yeah, force target the ship next to it. We'll put code wire on the job. He is a crack shot with this thing. Check it out. Man it. Yep, very good. Now if I do set force target, that's his radius. Whap! Clouds of death. Look at him go. It's beautiful. Another one. Another one. Where's the next one? Yeah? Shoot it. Oh, it's because we're not on 3 times speed. Also, hitting the mountain isn't great, dude. There you go. Murder! Oh yeah, they're gonna die. They're gonna all die, but they're gonna mess these jerks up. Tell you what. Comes another one. What? As the yes, yes. It's one pikeman down. What you gonna do about it, jerks? There's more where this came from. That was only the 3rd one. Go, go. Go, my precious. it comes. You can recoup some of the cost. Oh, well. That one just flat right on the side of the ship chunk. There we go. So nasty. It's so nasty. Okay. So those are stop forced touch. Work here is done. How many do we have left? One more. I think there's one in there, so 2. They're gonna hang out. So these guys will actually attack you though. But that's not what I'm worried about. We now have this thing unprotected. So when we get the opportunity, I'm going to stick Grid Monkey, Code Warrior on Shadowfax and go and pew pew. And then get their attention and run. Okay. Sniper rifle. What are you doing? Pulling charge rifle. Yeah, no, yeah, no. Mount up on Shadowfax. And no path. Oh right, because I forbade because bumbles. They're all asleep though. We good. We good. No, they're not asleep. Oh god. Nope, didn't see us. Nice. Get blasting. Oh, they are ignoring me. Okay, they fixed that then. Or people decided that wasn't fun. They show up as animals? Nope. Any second now, this thing's gonna wake up. No? Alright. Much for that, psychic ship, huh? Go on. So yeah, I think we ought to invest in storm shells ourselves. There they are. There they are. I don't know. I've never had them live this long. Whole body battery. Okay, they do run out of battery. Micro Scyther. Dead. Oh, I love them so much. So precious. Oh yeah, that there is a body that hasn't been taken care of. Oh yeah, and there's this Scyther. So these guys are just gonna wander around the map, I guess, and then fall over dead from low battery. That's fun. Yeah, so their consciousness is gonna trend to 0, I think. Yep, that one went. For some reason, okay. For some reason, I was looking at this and this made me giggle. It's a micro scyther from the faction Welcome All Humans. Just the idea of that. Swarm of micro scythers appears from nowhere, this mortar shell hitting the ground. They all go splat onto the ground in this cloud of mechanical death. And they're from some place called Welcome All Humans. Yeah, but if you dismantling things, this is just resources sitting here waiting for me to dismantle them with no impact on my wealth, including this gold. You know, I could mine the gold, but leaving it in the mountain means it's not counted against my wealth. Yeah, right, Nightcast, exactly. The hell? Lemurs? Why are you in the desert, lemurs? Get out. Isn't where you live. I wonder if we get, like, steel back for micro scythers. We probably do. It's clean. Ish. Go home, desert lemurs, you're drunk. What do micro scythers count as even? Yeah, you know, good question. Your body of a micro scyther, yep. They got a chassis and a propeller blade. Yeah, good idea, Benjamin. Jeez, yeah. Take that, mortar shields. I just run in there with their little choppy hands and chop them up. Chop, 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 chop. Welcome all humans. Climate. Yes. Yes. Large intake. Air from the environment like a room or outside channels the air to a pipe in the network. Large air climate control device takes the air from the pipe network and cools or heats it depending on the target temperature. Take air, normal one, ground air vent. Right, so we're gonna have to have some outside exposed stuff. I think we put it in here. Unless we found, like, some stuff out here. Hi, Luna Cat! Like, busted my hand somehow. Go see a doctor about it. Like, I don't know, that it's like phalanges or some shit. You know, between the thumb and index finger, all the way back towards the wrist. And my thumb has been clicky because of it. And the clicky is not unfelt either, it's sore. Can they? Like from the recon mod, they can they? Or are you like theorizing? They should be able to, yeah. Yeah, it's a good point. Right, so though this device takes air from the pipe network and cools or heats it depending on the target temperature. But you still need to get air into the pipe network. And you can't use this device air from its environment. Oh no, I can do it inside. Okay, no, it's fine. It's actually fine, we can do it in here. Do a couple of large ones, and then we'll do a large air climate control. Just gonna heat a thing. How do we handle that one? It's gonna dump heat. Do we just let this room be hot? We might just let this room be hot, right? Need the climate control outside with the room cooled. So I mean, do we intake hot air? Because that's what would happen if we had the industrial large air climate control in here. That's going to produce hot air, and then this is going to suck in hot air. Or do we build a special containment for this, which has its own little hot spot? I think that's what we do. But if we do outside climate control, it means that we have something that's vulnerable, right? Or it's all the way down here, which is a million miles from engineering. I mean, we could probe the rest of this mountain for pockets, but now you're thinking with portals. Freezer pillars, of course. Okay. We do. Let's do like these two, right? And then little not have freeze? Did I not research freeze? Good. I should have them. How you handle that? Frozen. Yeah, exactly. Except we're also going to still seal it. Right? We're still going to put some concrete wall around it. That. The door. Yeah. So this will suck in ambient air, which will be better for both heating and cooling because it'll be a more neutral temperature. Oh, that's a lot of components. We might actually have to make some. Yeah. And then it can all just pipe out of here and vent across the base. So this space is already negative 17-ish. And we'll be able to keep the robot hospital really cold. I mean, I could put a freezer pillar in there, but I want to do it this way because it's just more immersive. No, 3 of them are lights. Freezer pillar, sun lamp pillar, and light pillar. They put in the light pillar recently because people were like, we want a pillar that does light, without... Oh, we're short one component. That's not a problem. Look at this. Look at this. We just go make synthylene components and do it until we have 20. I love synthylene. Oh, we used a lot of steel. I thought we had a lot more steel than that. That's fine. This is compacted steel. We also have compacted steel right here. That was a raid. I'll get to you in a second, raid. Black Hive. Okay. Well, that's fun. Everyone? Draft? No. Wrong. Incorrect. Defensive positions. Matthew, draft, you come here, and Quincy, draft, you come here. And now we have 2 melee dudes at the entrance to our bunkers. Matthew, this is your defensive position, and Quincy, this is your defensive position. And I forgot to make you a shield belt, or did I? No, I did. That's right, I was like, I don't have the plasteel, I remember. Maybe fire on them? Oh, that's acid, that's not a... not an enemy you can fire on. For those who are new, I have to constantly reiterate because I occasionally get it mentioned. Why don't I have a kill box? I am anti-kill box, so I prefer to have something that actually like isn't gamifying the AI. Doesn't mean I don't have this thing though, which I will eventually get rid of once I'm a little more happy with how things are set up. Alright, back on that. Oh lord, he coming. There we go. There's a few mammoths in this one. Okay. Good Monkey, please do the honors of wrecking this fool. Ah, you hit your own mammoth, you fool. You foolish fool. Okay, we're good. Everyone, well done. Can you tame the Black Hive? No. They are a permanent enemy faction, kind of like mechanoids, except insects. They also leave this nonsense. Which isn't great. Temperature. Abate it. Gonna automatically forbid that. Oh, okay. So this is semi-functional right now. Climate. Radio pipe. Yeah. Iron. Yes, Ophelia, yes! No, they're just color coordinated. You can assign whatever you want to them. But you want to keep them separated. Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-dum, boom. Keep them separated. But I am kind of using it that way. So in is in the back and out is on the front. Think. Right. Doesn't matter, I think. Carrying cyan pipe here. Climate? Eh? Might some of it get forbidden and some of it not? Good. Like, I think the red side is the intake. I think. Because this determines its flow direction. Well, the part you were looking for the pipes. Eh? Nah, you're gonna need more context than that. I unfortunately don't know what you mean. Or carrying air. Or carrying air. Or carrying air. It doesn't like say cold, hot, not hot. No, I was never looking for the pipes. What? I always knew the pipes were right there. What I was looking for is I was looking for any sign of which is input and which is output. And it might... Oh. Steam, climate, mod, remove, climate control, that's the one. It's the 1.0 page. No, it's the one, I mean, is this the 1.1 page? No, it's the 1.0 page. Yeah, intake. Yeah, red square dumps exhaust. What I'm looking at, by the way. Placing a climate unit next to a pipe. Need to rotate. Place, make sure power. Oh, I need to use the same color. Oh. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense, actually. You dummy. But the output is a different layer. Yeah. Same colored pipe. Yeah. We actually want these Scion. Ah! Thank you, RimWorld, for lagging at the perfect point. Power conduit. Alright. We want red air pipe. Oh. Cyan pipe to get rid of. Now we want red pipe. Okay, so now intake line, and this is outputting 21 degree air, and in here it is 20. So if I then put a vent on here, put a small, put a small one. And I said like, hey, make this really cold. Just for test reasons. We should see that this vent is outputting super cold air. How's this doing? Alright, actually. Yep. I did it right. It's fine. Okay, we now know how to make plasteel. Crazy. Plasteel production. Yep, you cure uncrafted plasteel here. And then that gets cured in the autoclave, but you have to set it to cure it. Let's do cured plasteel. Do a test run. 25 steel, 50 syntheline, and 40 chem fuel. And that's cheap. Well, it depends on how much plastic you get out of it, actually. Seems cheap. Yeah, that's what I hate about conduits, right? Like, even if you put floor down, in this case concrete, conduit still shows on top. And yes, there are mods for it, I know. Yeah, I forgot to change you back to 21. Second. Rogue wanted some of those delicious biscuits, which meant that he needed to be let in. Well, I was thinking of bringing the pipe down here and then sticking a smaller, like, climate control in the wall here, and powering it down there. Because on a hot day, right, this intake room is going to get to like 40, 50 sometimes. And then these will make sure that the main line in the base is getting brought down to 21. And then anywhere I need something colder, I can just inline a, or hotter, I can inline a small climate control. You mean the large ones? No, because there's an intake direction. It's opposite. So these are coming in this side. That means this is the output, based on the guide I was just looking at. If it's coming from this direction, that direction is the output. If it's coming from that direction's the output. For example, if we put a small air control in here, small one, must place air climate control with empty cell at back. That's true. You do need an empty cell at back. I don't know if the small air climate control can make a cell hot enough that it will break itself. I imagine that it's probably something that's not an oversight. But we also need this for cooling our servers, so we're going to have a server room at some point that needs to be kept cold. Can't reach that. My decorative bricks. Decorative bricks. Right, so we put a small one in. And we would like cyan. No, it would be red. That will lead you all the way up here. Go here. I want you making it like negative a lot. Of 20. Because I've seen some of them have only, like, if they've got a lot of coolant loss, they've got a tolerance up to like negative 40, but we'll see. Yeah. Small. Still building the tube. Oh, it's built. Oh, because this is open. Dumb. Don't worry. There we go. Oh. One small climate control not powerful enough. For one room. That seems incorrect. Fortum, why don't you go to the hospital bed for that? Oh, because you probably need a repaint? Yeah, I think you need a repaint. Research finished, Hyperweave. That's cool. That'll be under Rimfeller. Hyperweave refiner. Scary. Okay. Inverted temperature 7C. Thermal efficiency 330%. Flow efficiency 100%. Then why are you not getting it down to negative 20? Let me just check something in case I've misunderstood this entirely. Yeah. Huh. They are competing. definitely are competing. Okay, that sucks. Yeah. Well, we'll have to think about that some other time, because it is time to end the stream. Officially donezo. So, have to read that guide. In the meantime, let's find somebody to raid. More closely. Always Ellie. It's raid Always Ellie. Yeah. Okay. Okay, folks, thank you so much for joining me for the stream tonight. Thank you so much, and I will see you all tomorrow, maybe? Or Friendly Fire? Bye!